Tyson Miller being guarded well by Leonard. Stolen away. Almost the over and back. The Jonesboro fans wanted that. Oh, look at that rejection. There's Montez Redding. They run the other way. Wyman gets rejected. Some energy. Look at that hustle from Wyman. Montez saying, get that out of here. And then whatever you can do, I can do better. It's going to be the Bilal and Leonard show, one would think. These two guys are special, special players. There is Leonard. Gets a roll. So J.R. Leonard, the junior, has 1,894 points. Two-time All-Region, has offers from Georgia, Tennessee, Mississippi, Wake Forest, Kansas State, etc. 7-point game. Leonard again. Oh, I don't know what happened there. He wants the foul. Let's take another look. Well, it looked like there's a little contact, but they split the difference, gave him the ball. Three-pointer. Bilal, oh boy. Here we go. 10-point lead, and Karis Bilal is hot. Little transition there as Jamar Owens gets behind the defense. Certainly something that Coach Jenkins can tell his team we can't let happen. Region Coach of the Year this year is Coach Jenkins for the third time. His keys to this one: make shots, must rebound, limit turnovers, and have to have energy and effort. The winner of this game plays on Friday in Macon at 7:30 against a really good Alexander team. The run out, lead swells to 10. A lot of contact. Tyson Miller, I think, will head to the line.
Personal foul, number 12, Jackson Davis, his first, team first.
All these great replays from Patrick Glory, who's directing and producing. Very well done. You see Lindsey there, the senior guard. He doesn't want to play his final game tonight. He wants to play it on Friday. Jonesboro started the season 1-3. Lost at Eagles Landing, lost against Oak Ridge of Tennessee, and lost to Columbia. Columbia obviously in Decatur. They lost the region championship to Woodward Academy, 73-59. A lot of sophomores on this team. 7 guys that play on the gridiron, including both Reddings. Elbow jumper, strong. You're watching live coverage of the GHSA basketball semifinals on the NFHS Network. NFHSnetwork.com/GHSA is your destination for the most comprehensive coverage of Georgia high school playoff action. Don't forget, today's event also available to download. Just click the digital copy button under the event video player. Download a digital copy of the event right to your computer. Offensive rebound. Oh, they missed the bunny down low. And then the frustration foul, I believe, on Jamar Owens, who's another great football player, invited in January to the Atlanta Under Armour All-American Camp Series. So certainly don't mess with these guys. Nine-point lead, approaching 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Good penetration. Oh, what a wonderful move by Cortez Redding.
Cortez Redding for 2.
The sophomore point guard averaging 10.9 points a game, over 5 rebounds, and almost 7 assists per contest. In that game against Morrow, went for 11 points, a dozen rebounds, and 9 assists, almost a triple-double. Does it all. So a good start here for the Raiders. Buck Jenkins, I spoke about him earlier, has the record at Columbia, 1,767 points. Was a all-Ivy Leaguer as a sophomore, 18 points per game. Had 47 points, a school record against Harvard back on February the 15th, 1991. So had that great career, now a great coach. Went to Europe for a couple of years, really experienced life. Great to see Buck Jenkins succeeding here. The third time that Riverwood's gone to the Elite Eight. They did it back in 2010. This is the fourth time, actually, 2016 and 2017. And the first Final Four in school history. Beautiful campus. They've built that up over the last few years. You can see the lights on sometimes right off of 285 on Riverside Drive. Won a state championship in soccer a couple of years back. Just a great overall program. Wild runner. And finally corralled in by Miller. Here's Montez. Redding, aggressive to the hole, no good. Rebound Bilal. Look to put some pressure on Karras. Oh, that's a good pass down low. Great interior pass. Jackson Davis able to put in the layup. Lead now at 9. And you see why everybody loves Kelvin Lindsay. Does a little bit of everything. Gets to the right spot. Plays defense. The great dish. Good defense played that time by Matthews as Chris Jones not able to connect. Final minute. Fast-paced first half. Another wild shot. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Redding and Redding. Well done by Cortez. You don't want to have to watch those guys get on the break. 4.5-second differential shot clock and game clock. We've gone 3 games and almost a quarter, and we have not had close to a shot clock violation. All these teams are just playing. Yep. Bilal up and down. So potential final possession here for the Cards. Let's see if they want to do that. Teams also don't really hold for one that often either these days. The lost art. And same goes here. So they're going to give Riverwood, no, they're not going to give Riverwood a possession. Jonte Wyman, very aggressive. He'll head to the line for a pair. That's Karras Bilal's first. No good. Today's game also available for all subscribers via the NFHS Network Live mobile app for Apple and Android devices. Download the app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store today to start watching live games wherever you are. Jeremiah Tickett in there. You see the 6'3" junior as a football offer from Coastal Carolina. The Chanticleers. .2 remaining, no good, and Tickett immediately making his presence felt. Look at that, another possession, put up, no good. And 8 minutes in the books, 24 more to go. A good start for Riverwood as they lead by a touchdown, 18-7 on the NFHS Network.
With great brands at the best prices at Academy Sports and Outdoors, you'll always find more fun. More of this and this, and more of this and this. So you can do more of that, and that, and that, and definitely some of that. While getting together for more of that, and that. Yes! Have more fun with great brands at the best prices, only at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard no solo.
You saying I did?
Yeah.
Come on. What's wrong with
At the Coliseum in West Georgia, a 7-point lead for Riverwood, leading the Jonesboro Cardinals. Fast start for Karis Bilal and company, J.R. Leonard. Their offense, they want fast pace, relying on their two scoring leaders, have some ball screens, read and react action, and most importantly, as Coach Jenkins said, have to crash off the glass to create those second chance opportunities. So far, so good. A lot of physicality there. Jason Green, the 6'6" senior, will be tagged with that foul. Big number 50.
Personal foul number 50, Jason Green is first. The team's first.
And Jones can't get that one to go. One of two trip. Back within two possessions, 18-12. Good defense. Oh, that could be an intentional foul. It is. That's not smart. Tyson Miller with a great job defending was going the other way, and J.R. Leonard intentionally grabbed him. Take another look. Just give him the hoop. Great hands. And why do this? Why try and wrap? So here's Miller. Oh. It's going right into that Riverwood student section, and they're giving him the business. I'm sure J.R. Leonard in his mind is right now saying ball don't lie. Montez to key it in. Using that pivot. Not able to convert, however, was Jones. Oh, again just missing. Montez Redding with a good move. Bilal, little up and under. Wide open three. And no good for Wyman. Bilal for three, looking for the contact, not getting the call. And out of bounds. That's a great job, though, by Karis Bilal, just to rush the passer. And here he goes, basically coast to coast. Look at that. That's a great little replay. Leonard working on Tyson Miller. JR is going to stop and pop and hit. Long two, it looks like. I think he thought it was 3. Long two. Lead now at 10. And a little incidental contact is going to lead to a Lindsay foul.
Personal foul number 55, Calvin Lindsay is first.
Yep, good call. Toes on the line. Little danger zone right now for Jonesboro. Need to play a solid 6:20 to end this half, at least within single digits, one would think. Jamar Owens. Back to Cortez. Redding. Drives the lane on Bilal. Looking to get that second foul. Not going to happen. No good. Which way are we going? Stay right there. Here's Owens. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to walk himself. Just slip there. Unlucky. You see the defense, though, by Bilal. Such a good player. Or pardon me, that was not Bilal. That was Jesse Graves III. And wide open down low. Oh, and he just kills his own teammate, does Jason Green. He knocks down Lindsay and knocks his glasses off. Dozen-point lead. Little hot potato action. 3-on-1 put up and in. Chris Jones very active. Riverwood had a chance to break out. 12 could have made it 14. Instead went the other way. Back down to 10. 2 shots coming. Graves will head to the line. That's the easiest bucket I think Jason Green will ever have. And then he decides to take out his teammate in Lindsay. And that's the easiest bucket that Chris Jones may ever have. It's a good stroke from Graves. Good instructions there from Coach Jenkins to Green. A "We Can't Hear You" chant from the Riverwood student section. Very loud Riverwood student section. Good hands by Lindsay, but able to retain the possession. Still 15 on the shot clock. Redding to Redding. Here's Cortez. Jones flashing in the lane, puts it up, no good. Offensive rebound. Nope, ripped out of his hands, though, by Graves. Here's Davis in the corner. Bilal steps back, throws one up, no good. Oh, a good offensive rebound. Big time board by Davis. Another one, and he puts it up and in. Jackson Davis, the senior, the quarterback, has several football offers. See that black eye. 13-point game, largest advantage of the evening. That's some big-time work right there done by Jackson. Two-year starting quarterback. Averages 6 points, 9 rebounds, a couple of assists on the hardwoods. Bilal steps back, puts it up and in. This thing's getting out of hand early. 29-14. Raiders on top. Cortez the other way stops the bleeding a bit. Approaching 3.5 to go in quarter number 2. We'll have some highlights for you at the half. Here's Bilal, triple teamed. Doesn't matter, puts it up in money. Karis Bilal, the future Commodore, helps his team explode to a 15-point advantage. Just take another look at this.
It's a hold.
Karis Bilal and Riverwood on their way. Redding, though, on his way. High school sports fans, never miss another game. Become a subscriber to the NFHS Network. Watch live event coverage, game replays, and highlights from high school sporting events from across the country. Millions of athletes, thousands of games, one destination. That's NFHSnetwork.com. We are high school. Good look there at the Raider bench. Listening to Coach Jenkins. Riverwood 11-1, the region runner-up in Region 4. St. Pius, of course, also 11-1. Marist went 8-4, then Dunwoody at 4-8, North Atlanta and South Cobb at 3-9, Lakeside at 2-10. Disappointing season for the South Cobb Eagles. They were so good a couple of years ago. I believe they lost in the championship, if I'm not mistaken. And they had a real shot to win it all. Very good team. Meanwhile, Jonesboro 13-1, Woodward went 12-2, then Mundy's Mill 8-6, Morrow and Rockville County 7-7, Lovejoy 6-8, Alcovey and Forest Park rounding out the region. Pretty well defended, but a foul in the end by Lindsay. That's at least his second. Good job by Montez Redding.
Number 55, Calvin Lindsay, his second, team's fourth.
Short. Looking to split the trip, and he does not. Rattles out. Approaching 3 minutes to go in quarter number 2. Oh, that's great ball movement. Just missed it at the end, but a great job as Lindsay can't get it to go. Montez, though, on the other end, can get it to go as they stay within a baker's dozen. And get the steal. Here's Cortez. Great pass down low. Oh, and he misses the bunny. Jonte Wyman. Bilal from way downtown. And that's going to be the third foul on Kelvin Lindsay. You can't fault the effort, but it's going to be 3 nonetheless.
Personal foul, 55, Calvin Lindsay, his third, team's fifth.
Team's fifth, so Jonesboro right now in the bonus for this final 2:28. A lot of high fives there and low fives for Kelvin. Good shot there of the Raider cheerleaders doing their thing. That's only half of them, by the way. They bring a big crew. 3, 6, 7, 8, about 16. Love it. Both teams well represented by their cheer squad. As Lindsay then now checks out. Trying to get back within 11. Keep this thing in range. And they do. Numbers the other way potentially. Trying to take advantage. The quarterback for 3. No good. Offensive rebound, no, over the back. So J.R. Leonard's going to commit his second. A good open look there for Jackson Davis, not able to fall.
Leonard, number 23, his second, team's sixth.
You certainly don't want to pick up a third here in the first half. Let's see what the strategy is if Leonard goes to the bench or not. Cannot get 2 of 2, 1 of 2, but the offensive rebound, Reading loses it. Jonesboro trying to put on this pressure, make this a frantic pace. They feel they can out-athletic anybody. Bilal. Oh, great pass down low. Jackson Davis fouled. He'll go to the line for a pair as we dip under the 2-minute mark. So unselfish is Bilal. That's Cortez Redding's second. And the Jonesboro student section trying to get loud as well. Doing a good job. An 11-point game once again. 30-second timeout called. Jonesboro won the state championship back in 2014 and 2015. Very good program. A lot of talent, a lot of athletes, and certainly not afraid to play anybody. Went 4-8 overall on neutral floors this year. The Cards a perfect 8-0 at home, 8-2 on the road. In that last game against a pretty good Hughes team, they were up 34-18 at the half, 42-23 after 3. And some late points for Hughes to make it look respectable at 62-51. But certainly a very good, very athletic, very skilled team in Jonesboro. This Riverwood team, though, a couple of superstars for sure, and some other role players that know exactly what they are supposed to do. Every team needs a Kelvin Lindsay. Every team needs a Jackson Davis, a Jason Green off the bench, and then you've got your superstars in Leonard and Bilal. Here's Cortez Redding. High screen set by Miller. 3 ball from the corner. Good. Big time shot, London Wingfield. And again, they're going to put on the pressure. Little 40 minutes of hell Arkansas style and Nolan Richardson. And it pays dividends. Redding. No. Did the hard part. 8-point game. Bounce pass. Oh, how good was that, Jackson Davis? Approaching a minute to go in the opening half. Again, we'll have some highlights for you. We'll recap the day. 3 ball. That's good. Montez Redding. The Cardinals, not flustered. They're hanging around. Back to a 7-point game. And the travel by Graves, thanks to the quality defense. Take another look. Good job by Cortez. Final 40 seconds. Montez to Cortez. The spin move. Kick out. Another 3. No good. Davis with a big rebound. Shot clock off. They can hold for 1 if they choose. 25 seconds. Bilal running into traffic puts it up and in. Here's Cortez. Final 10 seconds in the half. Held ball, which way's the arrow? Going the other way. 4.1 to go for Riverwood. Looking to get a double-digit lead at the break. You see Bilal had a man wide open underneath there. And I mean wide open in Leonard, but he's like, it's an 8-foot jumper. I'll make it. They called a foul, but who's it on? I guess it'll be on Wingfield. Only the team's third, so the left is still inbound. And Graves does so. Bilal, final 4 seconds, chucks it up from downtown, no good, and that'll do it. So Jonesboro showed a little something there in the latter stages, but in the end, the Raiders extend their arm, put the lead back up to 9, and that's where we are at the break. Karis Bilal and company leading 36-27. We'll have some highlights and a recap of the day coming up here on the NFHS Network.
With great brands at the best prices at Academy Sports and Outdoors, you'll always find more fun. More of this and this, and more of this and this. So you can do more of that, and that, and that, and definitely some of that. While getting together for more of that, and that. Yes! Have more fun with great brands at the best prices, only at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
We're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid's solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo.
You saying I did? Come on, what's wrong with
Going to college for esports feels amazing. Growing up, it's something I never thought would happen. My family never thought it would happen. And then within 2.5 years, here I am.
He's actually a madman whenever it comes to playing on the sticks.
You know, he's going to be the first one that pursues this into an academic career.
Me getting an esports scholarship could show other students that it's possible for them too, as long as they put their mind to it and put some effort into it.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 12 million participants in America who take part in high school sports or activities.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
I just wanted to take a minute to thank you for all that you do officiating high school football.
What you do matters, and what you do is important for our student athletes.
Without you and what you do, it's just practice.
I know you've worked hard in your preparation this offseason, and now it's game time.
Go out there and call them like you see them.
Embrace the grind.
And the biggest thing of all is to have fun.
Please stay safe, have a great season, and we'll all be watching.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Justin Hanover back at the University of West Georgia, home of the Wolves. And it's the fourth of four semifinal games here on semifinal Saturday. Riverwood owning the 36-27 lead over Jonesboro at the half. 3 games already in the books. We have a championship final set. You see it right there. Marist, an amazing comeback down double digits in the fourth. Kate Harper goes for at least 45. They will play North Forsyth on March 8th, Friday at 5:30. Meanwhile, on the men's side, the Alexander Cougars destroyed Woodward Academy 93-64. The Cougars, a very professional effort. Braden Liu and company, an amazing, amazing team. They will face the winner of this one. And once again, Riverwood up by 9 here at the break, 36-27. When we come back, we'll have some first half highlights, and then we'll get you ready for the final half of semifinal Saturday. And it's all on the NFHS Network.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
I just wanted to take a minute to thank you for all that you do officiating high school football.
What you do matters, and what you do is important for our student athletes.
Without you and what you do, it's just practice.
I know you've worked hard in your preparation this offseason, and now it's game time.
Go out there and call them like you see them.
Embrace the grind.
And the biggest thing of all is to have fun.
Please stay safe, have a great season, and we'll all be watching.
Justin Hanover back at West Georgia. A couple of minutes before we begin the second half. Riverwood with the 36-27 lead on Jonesboro. How did we get to this point? Well, let's take a look at some of the first half highlights. A lot of athleticism. Karis Bilal, there's your first jumper of the game. And Riverwood out early and often. But Jonesboro very game in this one. Chris Jones did a nice job banging down low. Bilal a little bit too much in the end. He's a special, special player, as are the Redding brothers, Cortez and Montez. Really good effort. Want to play some high energy, high octane defensive pressure all across the court. You see it right there. Montez with a great block. Then the block the other way by Jackson Davis. J.R. Leonard had a big half as he is one of the two blue chip stars here with Karis Bilal. Those are the point scorers. And then Jonesboro constantly attacking, constantly trying to go the other way. Jamar Owens on that exchange. And then one of the leaders on this team, Calvin Lindsay, has 3 fouls, but doing a lot of good dirty work. There's Cortez. Meanwhile, in transition, Lindsay, the great pass. Unselfish play, Jackson Davis, as we continue to look at the back and forth, up and down pace, as both of these teams really going after it. The great defensive play by Tyson Miller, the intentional foul by J.R. Leonard, and look at the leaping, gliding Karis Bilal. He is so special along with Leonard, and right now Riverwood, as we get set for the second half, with that 9-point advantage, the lone basket from Jason Green. But the Cardinals certainly continue to fight. Chris Jones and company really doing a nice job trying to stay within range. Thanks to Jackson Davis's hard-fought effort. Karis Bilal doing his thing. And Riverwood looking to advance to their first final in history, as this is their first ever Final Four. So Buck Jenkins doing a great job on the bench, and these guys are 16 minutes away from playing for a championship against a really good Alexander team who's ranked 41st in the nation according to Max Preps. We continue to see these highlights. Bilal, the jumper in the paint. And we get out to begin second half, and Jesse Graves III will do the honors with the 9-point lead, first possession for the Raiders. Of course, you're watching live coverage of the GHSA basketball semifinals on the NFHS Network. NFHSnetwork.com/GHSA is your destination for the most comprehensive coverage of Georgia high school playoff action. So, it looks like Riverwood will not get the first possession as they checked the possession arrow and decided that they had it last. So here comes Montez Redding to key it in to his brother, and we're off. Oh, they wanted a backdoor, and Cortez and Montez both in unison jumping up and down in frustration. Oh, and that's stolen away. Here comes a run out for Montez. Oh, and he gets rejected by the hoop. But again, though, this pressure of Jonesboro really has an effect at times. And they're going to get Montez for a foul. That's his first. They really play some good, hard-nosed pressure defense, do these Cardinals. Karis gives it off. Calvin Lindsay drives the lane, kicks it out. Tough corner jumper, no good. Jonesboro comes down, fast break, 3-on-2. Here comes Cortez, takes it himself, puts it up and in. Cortez Redding. 7-point game. And again, that pressure wreaking a little bit of havoc. Good interior passing. And we'll head to the line for a couple. Foul on Tyson Miller. The quarterback, Jackson Davis, to the charity stripe.
Number 15, Tyson Miller with the foul. His first, team second.
If Jonesboro is going to get back in this thing and win it, it's going to come thanks to the defensive end, no doubt about it. They're going to have to continue to turn them over, create havoc, transition the other way. 1 out of 2 trip. Lindsay has 3 fouls, has to be a little bit careful. High screen set. Oh, and look at that bounce. Foul on Leonard. That, I believe, is his 3rd. The hoop and the harm. And don't count out these Cardinals just yet. Tyson Miller to get within 5. And another roll. The shooter's touch. 3 ball. Nobody underneath for a rebound. And an easy board for Jonesboro going the other way. Montez rolls around. Would have been a 1-possession game had that gone. Tough shot. Oh, baby. Long, too. J.R. Leonard wanted a triple on that. Not going to get it. Quickly the other way. No good. Three ball. Way long. Offensive rebound. Graves puts it up and in. Quick 4-0 run leads Swells to 9. Miller, spin move in the lane. Good defense by Bilal. Traveling. Glasses are flying. Bodies are flying. What doesn't this game have? There's that jumper from Karras. And then you see underneath, Graves able to put that up and in. Riverwood, what a run to get here. Remember, in the region tournament, they were upset. They lost to Marist. Then they had to play for the 3rd place game. They lost again to North Atlanta. So they had to go on the road for every round in the playoffs. Really not what Coach Jenkins wanted. A couple upset losses. So they had to go to Lee County, a very good Trojan team, ranked number 4. And they won that one, as we mentioned, in overtime, 87-84. And look at that. Big time move once again by Chris Jones. So a little adversity on this playoff run for the Raiders, and they were able to overcome it in a major way. They've got to overcome a little adversity here. This Jonesboro defense is just trying to make things frenetic and hairy. J.R. Leonard, by the way, a Mississippi State offer, potentially a Bulldog. Oh, Bilal passed that up, but he takes another 3, no good, short. Lindsay with the rebound, little give and go. Oh, look at that interior passing, not able to finish though. Great sharing of the basketball. Let's take another look. Lindsay to Davis. Team's 4th foul, so with 5:03 to go, any foul moving forward in the bonus as Winkfield will come out. London with 15 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists in that 19-point win against Morrow. Here's Montez. Cortez. Looks like Graves will pick up that foul. The self-described, or I should say the coach described him as the jack of all trades, Jesse Graves. 2-year starter, does a lot of things well. Every team needs a Jesse Graves III. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Up and under and in. Deficit now once again down to 5. Trouble. Could they get a 10? Just avoided it. 3 ball. Good. J.R. Leonard strikes again. Oh, and Lindsey's going to pick up a bad fourth foul right there. Off the ball, just trying to get back. See a couple of these replays. There's Cortez. And then this time, J.R. Leonard. So not a good foul. Calvin Lindsey, you won on in the ball game. But he's going to have to sit for, I would expect, the rest of this quarter. And also sitting down is Tyson Miller. High screen set by Jamar Owens. Montez gets another high one. Chris Jones, he goes the other way. Between the legs, working on Graves. No. A little frustrated there is Jonte Wyman. Oh, and they turn him over again. Going the other way. Wyman gets rejected. Cardinals still with the ball. Stolen away. Look at Jesse Graves, the jack of all trades. Bilal to the hole. No good. Oh, what an unselfish, great play as J.R. Leonard finishes it. Double-digit lead back to 10. 3.5 remaining third quarter. Chris Jones flashing, not getting the ball through the lane. He comes to the other side. And that's going to be another turnover on Jonesboro. Both teams doing a nice job defending. You saw what the pressure did on this exchange. And then the block by Graves. And then the other way, just too many guys in blue shirts. The unselfishness, and Leonard finishes. Caleb Bilal, the brother of Karras, the sophomore point guard at 5'10", will trigger it in. Gives it to his brother, puts it up, and gets hacked. A couple of shots upcoming for Karras. Just so athletic, Karras. Bilal gets to his spot. The leading scorer in school history, over 2,700 at 2,750. Three-time first-team All-Region, was the Region Player of the Year, obviously. He has had a whopping 10 40-plus point games. Can you imagine Karras Bilal? 10 40-plus games. They only play 32 minutes in high school. Sensational. Lead now at 12. J.R. Leonard really heating up. The Alexander Cougars from Douglasville awaiting the winner. They will have a date on Friday in Macon at 7:30. Bilal looking to run. Davis on the other side. He gets it to him. Puts it up and in, and the foul. Lead up to 14. Exultation all around Raider Nation. Karras Bilal this time the facilitator. Jackson Davis normally the facilitator on the gridiron. He puts it in on the hardwood on this exchange. It feels like we were just right around a 5-point game, and so dangerous is this Riverwood team. They push the lead all the way to 14 and maybe 15. And that's short. Traveling called. Final 2:26 going to be big. If Riverwood can extend this lead and only have 8 minutes to play and be up north of 14 points, you're climbing a mountain at that point. Jonesboro's got to try and get within maybe 10 points and survive getting into the final quarter. Oh, wide open right underneath. Blocked away, but Jason Green was all alone. Three-pointer, they can use it. Wingfield, no good. And look who gets that rebound. J.R. Leonard. What a quarter he's had. Here's Bilal. Oh, baby. Stops and pops. That would have brought the house down. Giving away one-on-one. Leonard defending, and he's just going to let him go. Smart play. J.R. had 3 fouls. Better to give up the hoop than get on 4. Very cerebral moment right there from J.R. Leonard. 2 points doesn't kill you. You're still up a dozen.
Personal foul number 1, Cortez Redding, his 3rd.
That's number 3 on Cortez. Caleb Bilal gets in the scoring column, I believe. Well done. The rare 2 of 2 from the foul line. You don't see that often these days in high school. Montez Redding is going to take a seat. Maybe they'll use this minute 30 and the minute break and give him a blow and say go crazy for the final 8 minutes. Fast break. Here comes Bilal. Oh, Karis Bilal swells the lead to 16 as we hit a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. And that'll help the Cards stay in this thing. Tyson Miller. It's been good. 18 points, 5 rebounds in that win over Lovejoy for Tyson. Smart play. Right in the nose of Davis. At insult to injury, he gets called for it. Little floor cleaning. Don't forget today's event available to download. Just click the digital copy button under the event video player. Download a digital copy of the event right to your computer. Have this moment forever. When these young men become parents and grandparents, they can prove they played in a state semifinal. Looking to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. And they do. Jonesboro continues to fight. Final 30 seconds. Karis Bilal, the little jump step, no good. Shot clock's turned off. One-on-one. Here comes Cortez. Puts it up and in. And trying for a back-to-back three-point play. Cortez Redding gets his guys within 11 and maybe 10. And now they're going to call this on, I assume, Leonard, so that's going to be his fourth. Tried to avoid that fourth foul moments ago. Called for it on that exchange. So he'll sit, 21.6 remaining.
Personal foul, J.R. Leonard, his fourth, team's fifth.
That's a good job to get that held ball. It'll go the other way, but in 17.8, that means now the ball will go to Jonesboro to begin the fourth quarter, most likely. Just constant pressure. Caleb Bilal says, I'll break it on my own. He's out of bounds. Nobody holds for one anymore. It's sort of an enigma to me. Why do you want to give another team another shot? I guess I'll never get it. All right, here we go. 11-point game, trying to get back to within single digits. Three-pointer, Wingfield, no good. So they do rally a little bit, down 11. Riverwood on top, 54-43. It's probably the final 8 minutes for one of these teams in the 2024 season. Stay with us here on the NFHS Network. Riverwood up 11.
I just wanted to take a minute to thank you for all that you do officiating high school football.
What you do matters, and what you do is important for our student athletes.
Without you and what you do, it's just practice.
I know you've worked hard in your preparation this offseason, and now it's game time.
Go out there and call them like you see them.
Embrace the grind. And the biggest thing of all is to have fun.
Please stay safe, have a great season, and we'll all be watching.
.24 minutes in the books, 8 more to go. Riverwood on top by 11, but with that Jonesboro press, you just never know. At times, it's been frantic, and it's been really wreaking some havoc. We'll see if they can put it together for 8 minutes. Look at that crowd. How great is that? The Riverwood student section has come out in droves tonight. Do they need the perfect quarter? Well, maybe. Let's see. Not out of it yet. Jonesboro within 11. They have the possession. J.R. Leonard on 4 fouls. Green defending. They're going to call a foul. Good aggressive move by Tyson Miller. He's been really good tonight. For a guy that averages only 4.7 points and 4.2 rebounds, he's looked really good. Wingfield down low, puts it up and in. Strong move by Chris Jones. Nine-point ball game. Bilal stops and pops from the corner. Good. Gets to that spot, and he's so tough to defend. A minute's been burned here in the quarter. Jones, short. Rebound by Davis. And I think they're going to hit Miller. Such a strong move. You just saw the replay of Chris Jones there, and then Bilal again. Little 12-foot jumper from the corner. So well versed at that. Here's Caleb.
foul, number 15, Tyson Miller, his third, team second.
So Miller picks up the foul. Cortez Redding a little bit frustrated there on the bench. 2-on-1 the other way. Good ball movement. Oh! How about the jack of all trades? Jesse Graves, or pardon me, that was Karis Bilal. Your all-world everything player coming up huge on the defensive end. Who's your daddy, the crowd is chanting. Three ball, they can use this. No good. Rebound, though, by Graves. Not able to get that press on when they miss. Oh, a second time, Caleb Bilal with issues dribbling.
Timeout, Riverwood, 30.
Forced to call a timeout. This Riverwood team, no strangers to each other. They've been together for basically 3 years, grown together, gotten better together, and you could see it in their game how they play so well. The chemistry is there. They are right now 6.5 minutes away from their first state championship appearance. Still work to do, but they are starting to feel it a little bit. Former Georgia Tech football star Kyle Kennard, now at South Carolina, is an alum of Riverwood. Kyle Kennard led the Jackets this year in sacks. A really good defensive lineman. Riverwood has had some big-time people come through the doors. It's really a great educational school, very good athletic school. Bilal, the corner, no good. Offensive rebound, Davis. Dribble to get his balance, no good. Jones rebound, gives it away. And Jones just puts his head down. He knew what he did.
Personal foul, number 5, Jontavious Wyman, his second.
Wyman on the foul. Wyman with 19 football offers, including Auburn, Tennessee, Florida, and LSU. How about that for Jonte Wyman? So impressive, all of these young men. Lead back up to 13 now. Riverwood just so good, so talented, so athletic. That they're just not letting Jonesboro come all the way back. Strong move again from Chris Jones. It's really been impressive tonight. Averages 11 points, 5.5 rebounds a game, but so active, so energetic.
Number 50, Jason Green, his third, team second.
48% from the field is Chris. Green with the second foul. And he gets the second. Lead now at 12. Which way is it going to go? Almost a heady play there by Caleb. Tried to throw it off the defender, but I think it hit him as he was falling down. Again, there's that press. Good job, Montez Redding. So we dip under the 6-minute mark. Here's Cortez. Wide open three. They closed them quickly. Offensive rebound, Montez. And I believe they'll hit Jason Green with his third. Let's see. No, Jackson Davis. He'll get his third. If he could score with the clock stopped, Montez Redding here, that would be a big advantage. Again, J.R. Leonard with 4 fouls. So they're trying to buy time by keeping him on the bench. 5:46 to go, still up by 10 now. Yikes. Montez trying to get that position. It's only number 2, team 4. So 5:40 to go here. Any foul moving forward, the Raiders will be in the bonus. Close to an over and back there. Not a lot of half-court sets in this game, that's for sure. Underneath, Jackson Davis, a lot of contact, nothing called, and he rolls it in. Back to a dozen. And there's Davis with a good defensive play, wanting it going the other way. He's not going to get it. Check out both ends of the floor, Jackson Davis. Takes the hit from Wyman. Puts it up and in, and another foul called here on the floor. I believe it's Davis.
Personal foul number 12, Jackson Davis is 4, as the team is 4.
That's number 4 on Jackson. And the 4th on Riverwood. So any foul moving forward the rest of the way here in the 4th will be shooting. Speaking of shooting, Cortez Redding successfully shooting there. Coach Melman saying, get your hands up, be active. Graves, good interior pass to Green, who throws it down. And I don't mean slammed it, I mean literally got up and threw it down. Timeout called by the Cardinals. Full timeout as you check out the interior passing. And look at Green. Don't forget, high school sports fans, never miss another game. Become a subscriber to the NFHS Network. Watch live event coverage, game replays, and highlights from high school sporting events from around the country. Millions of athletes, thousands of games, one destination. NFHSnetwork.com. We are high school. Don't forget, obviously, we'll have all of your action in Macon beginning on Wednesday through Saturday. Every game right here on the network, NFHSnetwork.com. We'll also have all the other sports, so make sure you get that subscription. No matter what sport it is, baseball's coming up, soccer, lacrosse, the network has you covered. So hang out with us here for hoops all week long in Macon, and then make sure you stay with us throughout the rest of the 2024 season. What another wildly successful year, which is supposed to be Dr. Robin Hines' last one at the helm as the executive director. Did a wonderful job. He's going to go out with a bang here. And congratulations to Dr. Hines. We don't know when he's going to go, but at some point he says he's going to step down. So congratulations to Dr. Hines. Under 5 to play, 12-point game. This quarter's crawling with all these fouls. Jones, no good. A lot of bodies banging. Looked like they were trying to foul Graves. Davis, long shot. Stepped out of bounds. Unlucky for the Cards. I'll tell you, if you're Riverwood right now and you're up a dozen with almost 4 minutes to play, I'm not sure you want Jackson Davis in the corner shooting threes. That's probably not what Buck Jenkins has as his first option. Now this guy may be a first option. And bang. Karis Bilal. Once again, the lead up to 14. Just so good. They've scored 70, 95, and 87 in the playoffs. They'll hit green that time. Right at the 4-minute mark. Jonte Wyman goes flying by, and Karis Bilal says, thank you very much. We saw Maris come back from about this same deficit with about this same time in that last game as they won in overtime. Cade Harpering, magical. They'll play North Forsyth next Friday in the championship. On the men's side, the Alexander Cougars with a 93-64 win over Woodwood Academy. And they are waiting for the winner here. So it'll be Alexander and either Riverwood or Jonesboro. Right now, obviously, looking like Riverwood. Ball never hit the floor that time. That's how you beat a press right there. Bilal guarded by Miller. Kicks it out to his brother. Little bit out of control. Caleb getting a lot of time here in the second half with those 4 fouls on J.R. Leonard. Here's Wingfield. Cortez just saved by Montez. They'll hit Caleb Bilal with another foul.
Personal foul, number 11, Caleb Bilal, his third.
Got to hit those. Margin of error very thin at this point for Jonesboro. Cortez will check out. $12-point game. I don't know if you need that right now. I hate to say that. But 28 on the shot clock. Do you need the three-pointer from the corner?
Personal foul, number 11, Caleb Bilal.
So now Jonesboro will go to the line. The clock is stopped. Can make it a 10-point game. Let's see at what point Coach Jenkins tries to take the air out. Obviously, Jonesboro with that defensive presence, it won't be easy. But do they try and back it out a little bit? And another missed free throw. An empty trip. That's not going to help. Oh, Coach Melman really politicking hard, wanting that ball. He's even getting in the ear. Strong to the hole, and he's going to get the no. Oh, they're going to wave it off on the basket interference. Jackson Davis should have just left it alone. That was going in. He didn't even help the ball go in at all. He was just overzealous. Under 3 to go. Montez is going to drive. Winkfield with a hold. If we do get Alexander and Riverwood, what a star-studded matchup. Karis Bilal and J.R. Leonard against Braden Liu and company. Braden Liu is a man. No doubt about it. 14-point lead. Here's Cortez going left. Montez's brother. The run out. Here comes Caleb. He's going to give it to his brother. 4-on-1. Put up and in, and that's probably the dagger right there. 16-point lead. Jesse Graves the third. And you just get the feeling that may have done it here with just over 2 minutes to go. Davis clears. No reason to run this thing. And Winfield's going to get hit with another. A goodbye chant coming from the student section of Riverwood. So London Wingfield just played his final moment in high school. Congratulations to London. A great career comes to an end. Obviously, Montez Redding, a senior as well. Tyson Miller. A great career. Looks like it's going to end here in the semifinals in West Georgia. As J.R. Leonard back in, misses that free throw. And I believe this is the largest lead of the night at 17.
60-second timeout, Riverwood, that's their third.
The crowd's feeling it now. Take a look at those Raiders. An air of confidence on that bench. They've earned it. Jonesboro came with some game. The constant press obviously can wear down a lot of teams. Not Riverwood. Buck Jenkins and company going to go to their first final in school history. And remember, the first round of the playoffs, they needed overtime to prevail at Lee County. Came through the adversity of finishing fourth after the region tournament. Won 3 games on the road. Going to win here at a neutral site. And they're 1 game away from their first championship. What a season for the Riverwood Raiders. Jackson Davis and Karis Bilal and Jesse Graves III, along with Jason Green, the 4 seniors on Riverwood. And it looks like they are going to become legends, or at least be 1 game away from becoming legends. Oh, what a spin move. Not able to convert. And Jackson Davis has just committed his 5th foul.
Personal foul number 12, Jackson Davis is 5th.
As the crowd gets on their feet for Jackson. Great job tonight doing a little bit of everything. Jason Green checks back in. Look at that celebration. Black eye and all. Ooh. Well, I guess they'll get Jason Green as Bilal came down, lost the ball. Or Leonard came down, lost the ball, I should say. Jason Green now fouls out. Going to become a battle of attrition at this point. And Sean Perrette, the 6'6" junior, will come in. And he banks it in. How about that? I think he was trying to miss it and get a rebound. A minute 43 to go. Let's see how long Coach Melman continues to prolong this one. Tyson Miller with his fourth. I think the crowd before for Riverwood, the student section, was chanting, "We want Ian." Ian Probata, the junior. I don't have the statistics. I would think J.R. Leonard is the high man tonight. Could be wrong. Makes them both. 17-point advantage. It's been the slowest fourth quarter I've seen in a while. Well, I mean, maybe if you can, how many players does Riverwood have? Maybe if you can foul out about 8, 9 guys, you can make them forfeit. Maybe that's the strategy right now. Graves pulls it in. Bilal's going to get over the half-court line. And he puts it up and in. Lead back to 18. Under a minute and a half remaining. Here comes Cortez. And Coach Melman's going to call a timeout with a minute 18 to go, down 16. Well, if you've got a date tonight, you may want to send her a text. Great job representing tonight, indeed. There'll be a lot of fun down there in Macon, no doubt about it. Once again, it will be, and I'm going to officially say it, Riverwood and Alexander. Friday, March the 8th at 7:30. The ladies will play at 5:30, North Forsyth and Marist. And then the gentlemen will play the nightcap on Friday. So Wednesday through Saturday, the NFHS network all over it. And JR puts it up and in once again. as we narrow down to the minute mark. I've got a feeling the officials right now are going to start swallowing the whistle. Well, and of course, as I say that, they don't give them a choice.
Personal foul number 2, Montez Redding is third.
Largest lead of the night right there at 19. Standing ovation for Jesse Graves III, the senior. "20-point game." Ryan Altman, the junior, now in the game in blue. So Caleb Bilal has now fouled out.
Personal foul, Chris Jones is second.
And Darren Beldick gets up to a standing ovation from the student section. The 5'9" junior guard. Sean Perrette looking to get in the scoring column. Dylan Matthews, lucky number 13, checks in with Beldick. Sweet strokes right there for Sean. Oh, he was going in until he hit it out. As Calvin Lindsay, forgot about Calvin. Calvin had 4 fouls. He hasn't been in forever. We take another look at this last slam. Chris Jones. Final moments.
Chris Jones for 2.
So Chris Jones with a good night, but not enough. 79-63 will officially be your final score. Exultation all around for the fellows from Raider Drive. Well earned.